I noticed during this conversation you talked a lot about your wife being the brain behind this, and you give her a lot of, respect. You give her the trophy, you just take it, the recognition. Coming from a society where men feel threatened by the success of their girlfriend, their wives. How did you develop this mentality? Because
well,
I know about your country, and it's kind of threatening for a man to see his wife. But now here you are recognizing your wife. You want her to grow. You don't even care, even if she manages the business. Why? Why is it so?
well, some men would find that emasculating. And I have to use that word. That's emasculating means that it feels like your balls are getting pulled and you are stuck.
Yeah.
But every man that is strong has a stronger woman behind him. And I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got that leader behind me, and she pushes me to my goals every single day. She pushes me to my dreams and pushes me forward. So why not push that person that you love? Why not push that person that has built you up to where you want to be every day and has given you every single means to be where you are today and has given you those beautiful children and has built a beautiful business around you and with you? That woman deserves praise. That woman deserves the love. That woman deserves the kindness. That woman deserves the respect. And I put respect on her name every day. Why? Because she is in the back. She is doing the work I cannot do.
Yeah.
I'm in the front. Yes, I'm the face. That's fine. But she is doing the hard work. She is having the sleepless nights. And she is dealing with parents all day. She is dealing with any sort of issue.
All
with
the managerial, administrative work.
Exactly. But a man that has a woman that drives him to his dreams is a woman that you fight for, that you push towards her goals and dreams. And for me, I will never give up on her. I will never stop loving her, even through the hard times. As I said to you today, sometimes we work together. Sometimes it's not all rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah.
But we both have our different ideals. She is Vietnamese, I am a Western man. So what? But I want some things done my way sometimes. But she can get it done quicker because this is Vietnam,
Yeah.
But in the teaching realm, I have my freedom. I have my way and how I can teach and how I can get my point across. But then there's also her way. So we both follow each other. We both build together. We both hold hands in the relationship together, and it works. It's a great team effort. So I'm very, very thankful that we have this sort of cohesion. It's a solid cohesion, just like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like people want us to be far away from each other. But if we're far away from each other, we don't work as a team like that. And we're the best when we're on each other's side. And that's why, good evening to you, sir. Thank you for listening.
Good evening.
Good evening to everybody. Thank you for tuning in and listening. This is just Mr. GP and Mr. Stack, and he's asking me some questions tonight.
Yeah.
Giving me a grilling. Let's just say deep talk. Okay. So we're having a great evening as well. We've had an amazing day. But yeah, man, getting back to, he asked me about my wife, my school. Why do I not feel afraid to say thank you to my beautiful wife? Why?
Yeah.
Because she deserves it. She is the hardest worker that I've ever seen. And I don't want my wife to be a housewife. So I want her to go out there and build her dreams. And she keeps doing that. And she keeps surprising me how strong she is. And you saw that today, what kind of woman she is. She's an absolutely amazing woman.
Yeah.
So I give credit to where it's due. And to you, honey, Chong Yoba, thank you very much for what you do every single day.
Yeah.
You are amazing, strong, powerful, and you are you. So keep going.
You are indeed a happy man, and I can see that. And that's obviously because you have a wonderful family. What was it like being a foreigner and, having a business here in Vietnam? I mean, is it so easy? Can any foreigner just come in here, set up a school or some other businesses? Is it so easy like?
It's not easy.
Okay.
It's not easy. Well, firstly, I'm behind the scenes in that sense. It is our business, we run it together, but it is her name on the paperwork. That's fine. We're still a team. Everything still comes in together. Income, expenses, teachers' payments, it all comes through the school. We have our accountants, we have our business up and running. Everything is there. But as a foreigner, you have to make the money, you have to work hard, you have to be involved in the community, you have to be able to understand the language, you have to be able to respect the culture, you have to be here for a certain amount of years unless you are investing huge money into the country. Then you get the investment visa, and that's a different thing. Thôi biết nói tiếng Việt bạn nào là học tiếng Anh mà nghe tiếng Anh đây, okay. So you have to in that sense invest a lot of money in this country. You have to invest your time, you have to give a lot of effort, you have to give back to the community, and you have to be an outstanding citizen as well. You cannot just come here and expect the government, the city, everybody to gift you life on a silver platter. So hard work, respecting the culture, investments, giving back to the community, learning the culture, learning the language, and being an honest, kind, respectful person is what has brought me to where I am. But I wouldn't say the brawn, I would say my wife is the brawn. I think I'm the brains behind the teaching, the lesson plans, and everything that goes into it. But she is the boss. She is the principal. I am the head teacher. I am the CEO, but I don't like to put names on things. I like things to just run. And I think things should run better that way if you keep things off paper. It doesn't need to be on paper. We know what each other needs to do. She has her side, I have my side, and that's why it runs so smoothly. And that's why I'm so thankful, because without her, I can't do what I do. Without me, she can't do what she does. But we back each other, we build with each other, and we keep growing. And that's where life happens, is we keep going together.
That's the most important thing. We had a conversation earlier on where we talked about some personal things which we don't need to talk about here. But what has kept you going so far, despite all of the struggles, the challenges, the hard times, the dark times, and you're still here?
Well, that is really raw, a tough question. That is a brutally honest question, and if you want the honest answer, my father and my mother's recognition. When they told me they are proud of me, and they said to me, "I'm proud of you, my son. I'm proud of you." I didn't even get the pat on the back, but I got a phone call. And from that moment, you know what? It felt like the world lifted off my shoulders. And seeing my kids grow up, seeing my children becoming little men and women, I'm doing this for them. I'm building the future for them. Maybe one day they would want to be a teacher. Maybe one day they would like to be a boss. Maybe one day they would like to take over from mom and dad. Maybe they have something set in stone. And remember, I have 4 kids. My wife and I have the 4 kids. You met actually we met all 4 of them today. 2 were a little bit quiet today, the other 2 were loud. That's how they are. But this is for all of them. This is what parents do. We build and we build and we build, and we hope that one day our kids want to follow us, and they will see us as their role models, as their leaders, as people that they look up to. So for me, this is what I'm doing. It's all a building process, and in the future the name is going to be huge, but the stack name, the English stack name, will never die. It is not going to go down, because I believe that every step I take forward is a step towards victory. Every step I take forward is a step towards the goal. Every step I take forward is a step towards the dream. And that's the dream of seeing my kids growing up and having something in their life to look up to fall back on. I wouldn't say to look up to. They can look up to me, but if times go tough, they can fall back on something that dad and mom loved, And this is what we're building, and we have built for them. And now that it's there, it's all about creating the atmosphere and the energy in the school to keep it going every day. And without the love that we put in every day, and without the teachers that are there that care for the school so much every day, like their second home, it's nothing. That's why I'm so thankful, brother.
I am really speechless right now. You have said a lot. I have learned a lot. I have heard a lot. And I must say that you're a great man, brother. I appreciate that. You are a great man. Really, if you see this man anywhere, you have to give him a big handshake or a hug. He
Strong
deserves
handshake. We give each other
Yeah,
strong handshake.
very strong like
my
this.
friend. Yeah. That's life, huh?
it. He's indeed a great man, and I want to say that I I will witness all your success. I will see you grow bigger than this. And this video is gonna be a reference.
Definitely.
We're
Definitely.
gonna,
We'll save this one as well.
yeah, we're gonna look back and say, yeah. I mean, when you hear the English talk being everywhere, wherever you go in Vietnam, possibly outside
And
Vietnam.
you know what our dream is as well? My wife told you today. Our
Yeah.
dream is to help orphanages.
Yeah.
Help underprivileged children. to
Actually,
build
you're doing
schools.
that already,
Well, we are.
but not
But not to the scale that
not to-
we want to do it, and
Yeah.
with you as well.
Yeah.
You have your NGOs, and
Yeah.
I would love to get you on board. I would love to be with you and work with you towards the greater goal of helping children in Ha Giang province that live in the mountains, that have no shoes, that have no clothes, that have no books. They
Yeah.
don't even have toys, but they go to school. They walk to school every single day. And they get it done with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
And that's the determination and grit that we need in life. That's the power we need to have in our lives. And that is
Absolutely.
the love that children have. They don't see it.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Good
guys.
evening, all. Mhm.
Hey, love you guys. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. We're just talking a lot today about life, business, success, our futures. I would actually like you, can I ask GP a question? Hello.
Yeah,
hello.
sure.
So, let's move it this way a little bit so you
Okay.
can see a handsome man, beautiful, contagious smile.